JKB back with another episode. Today I am giving you my first impressions of Mass Effect Andromeda. This is my N7 hoodie. The reason I don't really wear it is because I like to keep it pristine. This white stripe here means that I'm fucking cool. I love it. It smells like shit though. Yeah, Mark Meir and I, we ate hamburgers as I wore that on my couch. That's how much of a fan I am of this series. I mean, that doesn't really equal that doesn't make sense, but I'm just pointing, yeah, I had burgers with Mark Meir on my couch. But this is difficult. You know, I don't like to come on the show and be negative. I don't like to come and report that a game that I've been waiting for 4.5 years, 5 years, is an utter mess and a disaster. I hate doing that. But there's one thing I'd like. I'd like you guys to help me reach 75,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Now, on a serious note, I'd love to do that, but YouTube is kind of making it difficult because they're not sending out my videos. So please turn on my notifications. You can do that by clicking the little bell next to the subscription button. Also, subscribe if you're seeing this for the first time, or share this on social media. Unfortunately, I do have to put these little bumpers in to my videos because YouTube doesn't do that work for me anymore. They've kicked me out of the house. I'm living in a box down by the river. So please share the videos. Let's hit 75,000 subs by the end of the year. Now, this is a game that a lot of people have been waiting for, and this is just my first impression. So I'll tell you, I played it for about 27 hours, and I have never, ever experienced so many bugs and errors in a game. I mean, you could take every single bug and error I've ever had to deal with in gaming's history, and I've experienced more in the first 26 hours of this game than all of the other games combined. And that is saying something, and I want to get serious here for a second. I don't know how it's possible a game that has so much hype behind it and so many talented people working on it can come to this. It doesn't make any sense to me. So I thought, how is it possible this happens? Well, my theory is that a lot of people work on these games, and this is where I want to give some credit where credit is due. Tons of people are working on a game like this. I mean, hundreds, and some of them are artists. Sorry, let me just say that again. A lot of them are artists. Like, all of them are artists. Like, creating this is art. But what I'm saying is, some of them have a fire in their hearts to make something passionate, something, full of emotion, something that when a player plays it, they're going to feel something out of it. It's going to change their lives because this artist has created something, and that's what art does. It makes you think, it makes you wonder, can I do something like that? Can I experience something else because I'm looking at it from a different angle? That's what art is about. When you get a game like this, you got to thank the people that really put their work into it. And I have to applaud the art department as usual. So if there's anybody from over at BioWare seeing this, you guys did an amazing job designing worlds that I haven't seen in other games, like open worlds that, yeah, at times are very empty. However, they feel different from one another. But that's not what the highlight is. The highlight is definitely the alien civilizations, the building design, the interiors, of course, of the ships and corridors between the ships, all of that stuff. The skybox, everything is top notch. We're talking about really good looking design. Then you've got a team over here known as the animators who are probably doing the best they can do in the circumstances. I don't think EA or BioWare could look at the animations in the game that was released and go, you did a great job. Something must have just went horribly wrong and they released it. It could have easily taken them another year to fix these problems, and that's something they should have done. They should have honestly went back, taken the year, fixed the game up, improved the story a little bit, because, listen, the story is not that good. It's very, very average. Everything in this game is very average. I'm not saying that it's like worse than gameplay-wise. It's not worse than the last couple of Mass Effect games. I think that, Mass Effect 2 it's fucking amazing gameplay. So I thought they're going to build on that in part of 3 and bring it over. But no, they've actually taken features out and included new features and just new UI systems that are so convoluted. For instance, just an example, when you're upgrading your weapons, for some odd reason, it shows you a list of all of the weapons all at once here. I'm not even going to cut to footage because it's not even worth my time to do this. But they show a whole list and you go into it and then you're upgrading and it's like, I just want to find the sniper rifles. That's it. So you got to go down a list. You got to go into it. You want to upgrade this part of it. It's like, oh my God, please, what happened? In closing, you got to ask yourself, as humans, we always want to put blame somewhere. We want to blame somebody. So if I want to blame somebody, who do I blame here? Do we blame the amount of hype? Do we blame EA for putting out a game that's not finished? Do we blame BioWare for not being able to work together and create something that was as epic as the trilogy? Who do we blame, right? I don't think it's about blame. Here, I think it's about a company understanding they have a franchise that is so valuable, and I don't mean money, I mean with emotions. People are so obsessed with Mass Effect, and for this to come out the way it has come out feels honestly like a kick in the face to the fan base and gamers that really believed in this series. And, you know, we're just talking about video games here. That's it. We're talking about art. We're talking about an experience that you turn on, you escape reality, and you play it. And yes, it has decent mechanics. Fine. What? The gameplay is fine. Okay? The gameplay is fine. I can admit that. It is Mass Effect. It feels like Mass Effect. But the real problem here is the animations take you out of it. You can't take it serious at any point in time. And yes, there's massive universe to discover here, but 25 hours in, the only thing I want to discover is the nearest trash bin so I can put the fucking game in it and hope that trash bin combusts into flames so I never have to play it again. Or, in an alternate universe, fucking patch your game so I can enjoy it the way you meant me to do. I don't know what else to say. It's a somber day here today. I'm gonna go and work on other videos because I have 5 fucking million of them coming out. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, share it, like it, all that stuff. I'm gonna say, in closing, don't play Mass Effect until they patch it. Once they patched it, you'll be getting an average experience. Thank you for watching. I've got so much to do. Let's move on to something that could be a lot more fun.